Now I'll be reading out aloud Terence Keenan's review for Planet of the Fire from the old DWRG, published on the 8th of the 1202. This is a story about transition on multiple levels, about change and the resistance to it. The argument of superstition versus enlightenment has been a recurring theme in DW. In Planet of the Fire, we have Timonov representing Logar the god in the old ways, Amiand on the side of logic and reason. In an ode to the face of evil, we see a primitive society based on the wreckage of an advanced society. There was also a transition in TARDIS crews. Tegan has already left, Turlo will leave by the end of POF, and in their place will be on Perpugillium Brown. The Doctor himself is undergoing a change in his own ideas. He will still get involved, but only on his own terms. By the end of POF, the Doctor will be involved in 2 deaths, both by his own hand. He kills Chameleon in the name of mercy, but shows none to the Master, as his enemy is destroyed by the flames. The Doctor decides to also take a stand with his companions, warning Turlo that their friendship will be at end at any sign of treachery. It's as if the Doctor is preparing himself for his upcoming regeneration, showing signs of the Doctor he will be. His innate gentleness is slipping away, and he no longer has the compassion to try and make all things right for everyone. The story in itself is a bit of a throwback to older DW stories. There are nods to the face of evil, as mentioned previously, the Rebos operation, the Mask of Mandragora, and Kinder. The battle between enlightenment and darkness is echoed by the champions each side chooses, the Doctor and the Master, and how they each view in the universe. The Master is an oppressor of ideas and free thought. As long as there is free thought, he will never be able to rule the universe with an iron hand of fear. The Doctor is his opposite, the liberator of ideas and champion of freedom. It makes sense that this was supposed to be the final battle between these foes. In the end, suppression and superstition are destroyed metaphorically by the death of the Master and within the plot, as Tryon arrives to rescue the colonists on Sarn. Acting all around is solid. Anthony Ainley manages to play it straight for the most part. Peter Davison is, as usual, brilliant. Mark Strickson is wonderful in his final serial. Nicola Bryant is okay, despite the iffy accent in some scenes. In her debut, the guest cast all handled themselves well, with Peter Wingard the best as Timonov. Planet of Fire is one of Peter Davison's better outings and a strong setup for his finale in the Caves of Androzani.